Alrighty, guys, it is your boy RPG Fans Only Show here, and today we're gonna be doing something called kind of a gameplay and talk. I do that anyways, but the only difference with this game being Amagon, um, which in a way this game holds a dear sentimental point in my heart, but at the same time, it's not a good game. But I'm gonna play it because I did play it a lot as a kid, and like I said, it holds a dear little piece of my heart and I tend to enjoy playing this game just a tiny bit. I haven't played it since I was a kid, so I'm now revisiting it. I did a run with it, I think 2 days ago, and I had bad luck. But the game really isn't all that hard. So the story of Amagon basically goes as this: you're basically this pink shorted marine, and you just look like shit. But I mean, the Japanese version of this game is a lot different. Amagon, known in Japan as Totsuken, Totsuzen, is a side-scroller platformer game in which you take control of Amagon, a marine who is trapped on an island after a plane crashed. This game also has been deemed as a terrible game by AVGN, which you don't know them is Angry Video Game. Um, Angry Video Game Nerd deemed it as one of the terriblest games ever, and I kind of agree with him. But in this game, there is an upgrade of the main game known as the Macho Max, which is basically a special drug taken by the monsters of the island from your plane. And what it does is it turns you into this buffed up ass version of yourself, and you just become like super overpowerful. You have an unlimited uppercut attack. You have a wave attack that'll cost you a hit point or two. You're given one hit point for every 5,000 points. For one every 5,000 points you acquire in the game. So make sure to kill a lot of enemies before you get that special drug, because Macho Max is a special drug that basically makes you extremely overpowered. It's kind of like a Dayatona Sama for the SNES. How would you take when you get a special upgrade, you turn into this macho version of yourself, where he's basically your dad. Without further ado, let's hop into Amagon. I feel like I've talked enough. This game is made by Nintendo of America and American Sammy Corp, and they did an alright job. I think the game could have been way better. But you fight some of the most dumbest and most weirdest enemies in this game: bats and various bees and mushrooms, and it's overall uninspiring compared to the actual box shot of the game. Um, this game is a 2.1 out of 5 at best to be on a score scale. Um, and this game has very terrible gravity, where as soon as you jump, you just kind of shoot to the ground. And so you can do shit like that. I mean, unfortunately, it's not an attack, so it's really useless, but it makes it annoying to take out some enemies in the game. Some enemies will actually fly above you. You cannot shoot upwards or downwards. You can only shoot straight and backwards. So it's not the best game. I can admit that. But as you can see, our first few enemies are birds and bats. Simple enemies that honestly make no sense. But apparently, whatever. I can't complain. This game does bring back some nostalgia feelings, but it's very hard because this game is a one-hit death game. When you're Amagon, you're one-hit death, but when you're a Macho Max, you actually can take a little bit more abuse, just not too much. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using save states, so I'm gonna have to be restarting a lot. So keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and save state here. Whew, yeah, this game brings back a lot of memories. I mean, this game is similar to Astenix in difficulty and Creon's Conquest in terms of fluidity and gameplay. Um, as some people might say, or would say. God damn it, I did it again. Fuck. Yeah, so this is one of those games where turning back will be the death of you. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get this last death so I can restart this. Retry this gameplay right here. Restart this LP. So you basically have 4 lives, despite it saying 3. Let's prepare for our first mission, zone 1 out of 1. This game is very short. It can be beaten in probably, fuck, I'd say an hour and a half tops. But yeah, Creon's Conquest for sure in terms of fluidity and gameplay. It feels very rigid and stiff and unpolished, but make sure if you're going to turn around to attack fast. Yeah, that's basically all I can say about the game so far. Nothing too bad. The game is pretty straightforward. Just kind of destroy all the enemies on the screen. Oh, damn it. Forget about that one part right there. I have difficulties with this game. I haven't played it in forever, like I said. My run of this game the other day was pretty terrible. I know I had to have told you about that. And yeah, some enemies do have secondary attacks where they can injure you. You do have a set amount of bullets, as you can see at the top screen. You have your points meter, your bullets, and your life. So once you run out of bullets, you kind of will be screwed. But you can find various bullet upgrades throughout the game. He does have this kind of like duck shot. Of course, he has the jump shot and the normal strafe shot. But I think this game is actually a clone of like Rad Gravity in terms of you having to button mash. So you'll be getting a lot of... I did that on accident. That was a misclick of the buttons. But you'll actually be button mashing a lot in this game. So yeah, enemies will drop ammo. So yeah, you'll be fighting stupid ass. Oh man, I can't even make that jump. Let's go ahead and load this quick save here. And let's try this again. Because yeah, this game gets pretty difficult at some points in the game. And you made me miss the bullet. And like I said, you got to get used to the jumping in this game. Go ahead and save state right here. Enemies are weird and very sporadic. So you can never be too sure when an enemy might attack. So right there, I like to wait because these birds kind of scoop. So oh shit! All right. Okay, so I'm gonna press start here. Let me look up a walkthrough FAQ. I know there was a part earlier where there was a little sheet thing that I could have done. I think it was like a glitch or anything, but okay. So yeah, I do think this game is a clone of Rad Gravity because, like I said, um, there are button mashing points in the game that require you to be pretty precise. Yeah, that's just me just playing stupid right now. I'm actually a lot more seasoned at this game, but unfortunately, through this playthrough, I'm actually having trouble right now. This is my first run of me having trouble with this game. It's usually straightforward. It's all about being fast and knowing what enemies are in front of you. So here is the supposed Macho Man drug that's taken by the enemies of the game. This Rad Gravity clone, pretty much. Well, it's kind of a Rad Gravity and a combo of 8 Eyes and the god awful Super Pitfall. I think it's like a mixture of all those games put into one. But it, like I said, it holds a little special place in my heart. This bubblegum looking ass motherfucker. is actually pretty memorable in some way or another. Um, oh, just like Adventure Island, there's like little segments where enemies will attack you from both sides. Go ahead and save state here. I don't plan on fully playing this game, um, but I do plan on getting the most of this gameplay footage. Go ahead and take that. Oh, why did I let you drop on me like that? God damn. Alright, go ahead and grab that. Remember that there's a guy right here. Fucker right here. I did that on purpose, actually. I put that shit down. Did that on purpose. This playthrough, like I said, this game is not really hard. It's all about memorization and knowing where certain enemies are in the game. Fortunately, I'm actually playing pretty carelessly. Like I said, my first run was a lot fucking better. Yeah, a lot of the times you'll be baited into getting power-ups and objects in the game, knowing that you don't most of the time will lead to your death. So, my opinion is just leave the objects alone unless you really need them, like ammo. I could turn into could technically turn into a Macho Man. I want to save that. Oh yeah, you don't want to stay here too long because you'll get ambushed. But I don't want to stay here too long. I don't want to use it right now, per se. So basically, after you pass that rock, make sure to turn around. You know, a little bit further. Like I said, the enemies will just kind of bring themselves on screen. So yeah, this is... So yeah, there are bosses in this game. I'm going to save here. So you can never stop moving in this game. Enemies will continue to attack you until you see, basically you find a spot where so I have to remember and look up how to use his ability again. I don't know if it was select. Okay, it is select. Okay, so this is the Macho Man, and he has this like ungodly uppercut that just does ridiculous damage. That was actually the boss of this level, completed in a hit or two. Reminds me of Castlevania for the N64 and how much damage you can do in the wolf form in that game. So it's kind of a mix of the two. So you do run out of ammo, so you will be relying on your Amagon form. Because yeah, I'm already pretty much at my ammo bearings right here. Damn it. Knew I couldn't make that jump. Oh man, these one-hit deaths. Let me go ahead and just start back here. And so yeah, you do have the wave attack like I just said. But once you complete the mission, you will not be able to carry on the drug to the next round. So I got a full power of 7,000 hit points. So yeah, once you run out of bullets, you will go back to your standard physical form. So this is what your real attack is. The thing about this is that it's a lot harder to hit enemies, and it becomes a lot more difficult to predict enemy movements. Plus, like I said, you can't really take enemies out. Not only that, you can't duck and attack, so you can only attack standing up or a jump attack. So it really removes a lot of God, it really removes a lot of safety in the game, warranty. As you can see, I'm stating like shit because I have a weaker weapon, and it's required just because of how weak my weapon is. Oh wow, that was a slip of the finger there again. I gotta I gotta ungrease my gamepad. It has something on there that's like really fucking sticky. Not sticky, but really like. I gotta remember to ungrease that bitch. Oh shit! Good thing I stopped right here. Yeah, I should have just ducked him. Ah. Oh shit, my bad. In a better playthrough of this game, I probably wouldn't have been fucking around so much. So I most definitely ah. This is the part of the game where I find myself struggling the most. It's really not a difficult part, but without ammo, it makes... Oh, that's bullshit. It makes this segment of the game a lot harder. Than what it needs to be. Why do you keep moving so fucking much? Ah, something is slippery on my fucking keypad. No, my keypad, my goddamn gamepad. Alright, let's try this one more time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this gameplay here. I think I've talked enough about this game. This is Amagon. And so... if you ever want to check this game out, please do. This is your boy RPG Fans Only show here with some gameplay and talk on a specific game I wanted to talk about, get a little bit in depth about the game. For those of you that never heard of this game or never played it before, this is Amagon, aka known in Japan as Totsuzin, and this is basically a side-scroller action platformer game. Pretty generic, really hard game, really boring, and it's really sucks ass because you're just fighting some of the stupidest enemies with some of the weirdest attack patterns and shit. So it's kind of like Mega Man in a memory game. I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay and talk. I try to keep this video short, but some other games that we will play. So I decided to also cancel our Maxim the Robot for Sunday. I decided to just say fuck that. Um, I don't really want to play that game for Sunday. I think I might play Wonder Swan color games on that day, but I don't really know what I want to do for Sunday. I feel like I should just grind up on some more games, come out with some more gameplay and talk games, because I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and I will see you guys, as always, fans, next time. Make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback, and bye-bye.